That's the topic of the day. What do women bring to the table? I personally feel like, they bring a lot more than men give them credit for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that women bring to the table, a lot of men try to, I could buy that. I could pay somebody to do that. I could do this. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit be like, all right.
And then still be trying to fuck the bitch you paying to do this shit and paying more money for it now. But that's another story for later.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear some women takes tonight about what they feel like they bring to the table. It's not no Kevin Samuel shit. I ain't trying to bash nobody. I'm just really trying to see. You know what I'm saying? Because some women, when it come to men, it's easy. We provide and protect. They've been saying that since the beginning of the time. That's what we do. Whether it was 100 years ago, niggas providing and protecting, the shit never switched up. Now in the new world we living in, it's different because women can have jobs and shit. So a lot of them don't need a nigga to provide.
You know when I knew that men only provide and protect shit was super real. My grandma just made 86 like a day or two ago. She never worked a fucking job.
Never in
her fucking life. Like,
my grandma ain't had no jobs either.
To be grandma, you feel me? So like that shit been real from the beginning of
the
time.
Your granddaddy had another family though too, or it was just y'all?
Not that I know. You know, I knew he loved the hoes. Once his Alzheimer's kicked in, like I knew he loved hoes, but I don't think he had like a wedlock type of family type of move shit going on, but he loved the hoes.
For sure, man. Hey, Terry Roseland podcast. We back. This is our third episode. Y'all can check us out on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. All the episodes is on YouTube, man. Go check that YouTube. I need y'all to go to FC Network YouTube, subscribe, like, comment on all that shit, share all that shit. Get your people in tune. Follow me on IG at Terry Roseland, Twitter at Terry Roseland. You know what I'm saying? All my shit is at Terry Roseland. Go to terryroseland.com as well for the Forever merch. I got one of the shirts on right now, the D Rose joint.
Man, I started to wear mine, but it was a weed stain on it, and I ain't had time to wash it. So
yeah, hey, let them know where to find you at, bro.
Shit, I don't know if I want to be found no more, bro. This shit crazy. Nah, but I'm on Instagram, man. WTF_IES_PDG, man. My name is Polly the Great. Eastside's finest, you know. I've been rocking with Terry for a couple of years. I think this podcast shit is like some of the coolest shit in America. So if you're looking for me, come find me. I can put you in the right place or where you're trying to go.
Facts. All right, so Joyce jumped it off. She said we bring stability, nurturing, set emotional boundaries. We're the organizer, the holder of all y'all shit, and the list goes on. Okay. All right? Do that sound valid, though?
With Joy, yeah, I mean, that's
because I feel like a nigga will read that and be like, I don't really need none of that shit.
And that go back.
And I feel like that's what niggas be doing.
We get another story that their role be getting downplayed to a degree because 90% of them gonna bring that answer.
Right.
But man, then you got that other 10% that'll bring a different answer, and it'll bring a better discussion because I could be 50-50 with that answer because I could also feel like on one side, like, that's cool, but then you got another side of a female that ain't trying to be in the crib, that's working and getting money and doing all type of other shit to bring her own bag. So, like, it's like, do I want a motherfucker that's not working, or do I want a female that's working, and then we just figure that out? Because that stability and washing clothes and cooking, that all sounds like a in-home type of you taking care of everything situation.
Right.
But it just all depends on what you want.
And I think my thing is too, like, you hear that answer a lot, but do you see it a lot though? And I think that's why niggas downplay it because they never experienced it.
Because it's a
they
good
never
answer.
Experienced. It's a good answer,
but if you ain't never seen it, you could easily downplay the answer. Like, oh, that ain't shit.
You get, like she said, the first thing she said is stability. Like, most bitches out there to give me a headache. Like, what stability? Like, I don't even understand that
other
answer.
Shit she was talking about. On top of bringing you a headache, they ain't bringing none of that stability shit that you talking about.
Yeah, like the stability, like, you know what I'm saying, the nurturing. A nigga gotta have something to nurture. I'm gonna get into that a little bit later because I feel like a lot of niggas don't have nothing to nurture, so they don't appreciate that part.
Fact
you
though.
Feel me? Like, you gotta have some shit for her to nurture. You know what I'm saying?
Fact though.
The emotional boundaries. I don't even know what the fuck that mean for real.
I was just
emotional boundaries.
I was just about to say, what do emotional boundaries mean? Like,
I don't feel like women got boundaries emotionally. They should be all over the place.
Everything that they
ain't no borders with that shit. Yeah,
fuck no, ain't no emotional boundaries.
Facts, my boys say child support. That's fucked up.
Damn, wait, that's what they bring to
child support. Hey, if y'all want to call in at 773-991-9502.
Who said that? Because I need to holler him on the side because we need to start some type of coalition because I think niggas that actually take care of their kids, it should be a different type of move for them for child support. G. Like,
absolutely.
But that kind of could be tied into this conversation, like what they bring to the table. Because
Facts.
You might not want to marry a
You
motherfucker.
personally, what are you looking for a chick to bring to the table personally on a personal level?
And listen, it's damn near really what Shorty said, like that stability that like, cause depending on what you do for a living, if you outside in the streets all day dealing with headaches, you definitely don't want to come home to no headache. You don't want to come home to no dirty crib. You don't want to come home hungry and can't eat. But that also depends on what you're doing throughout the day. But for me personally, I'm in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? My chick getting to it, and like I appreciate a woman that has a life. From dealing with a chick that didn't have a life and dealing with a chick that do have a life, that's kind of important to me, because when they don't got one, they really on your ass and up your ass all fucking day.
Right.
And there's so much other shit that they could be focused on and tapped into throughout that day, but they so worried about what you doing because they ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, it's that stability, that goddamn... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for, but I don't want to call it pillow talking, bro. But when you got a female at the crib, bro, it's just like a comfortable place you can go to. Like when you want to talk some shit, what's the word, fellas? When it's a female at the crib, bro, it's something about that comfortability that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But it can't just be anybody. You know what I'm saying? It can't you can't just have good pussy and that be it. You know what I'm saying? Like I need a little bit more than good pussy. You know what I'm saying? Because we done had that.
Hey, so that's another thing. Hey, I need everybody to shut it live. Everybody that's watching right now, it's free. It's the best way to support is to share the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Share them shits.
It's free. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing to share the shit. Everybody shut it live real quick. Get this bitch busting. So TJ made a point the other week we was in this bitch. I think it was 2 weeks ago, my first episode. TJ made a point after the show that, you know, sex is not something that a woman brings to the table, because, like, if I'm busting a nut and you busting a nut, we even.
We super even.
So I feel like personally that women, I agree with that point, but pussy still has more value.
It do.
It definitely got more value. You gotta make sure you lined up with that camera too, though, bro. Yeah. So
it do though, cause you can't deny a bitch some dick and it ruin her night. You know what I'm saying? But a motherfucker that using pussy, man, you making all type of calls you don't want to make all.
You know what you can't do? You can't sell dick.
You definitely can't. No.
The weakest bitch could sell some pussy. Y'all sold some dick before?
Oh God.
Exactly. Like what the fuck is y'all talking about? Like exactly. Hey,
hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
cause it's a great profession.
Hey, look, unless you're dealing with a slimy bitch or you a famous nigga, you ain't selling no dick. G. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the weakest bitch could sell some pussy. It's somebody out here with a buy.
I'm gonna tell you how true that is.
So it's more value. Pussy got more value.
I'm gonna tell you how true the weakest bitch.
A bitch can live off her pussy. You can't live off your dick.
Listen.
Hey, it is niggas living off their dick though on some hobo shit.
Yeah, for sure. But listen,
there's some niggas living off their dick though.
Listen. This is how I found out about Backpage. I never fucking knew about Backpage.
Right.
I was in Atlanta. It was a bitch in the front of the hotel. We was at a Motel 6 across the street from Spawn Divots. She had a gold tooth. She was like at least a 3 to 4 on the scale of out of a 10. She was a piece of shit. But she was counting a fucking bankroll in front of the hotel. I'm like, man, how the fuck you get all that money? I got a Backpage. I'm selling pussy straight out the airport. Like, motherfuckers coming in. And she was really making a killing off
out
this
the airport,
shit,
like Uber, though. She posted.
I'm talking, the airport was 10. Bro, the airport was 10 minutes away. She had motherfuckers from Poland, all type of places coming through, buying this go-to.
They shut Backpage down, right?
They shut it down. It got a new name. If I ain't mistaken, it got a new name. But Backpage was definitely...
OnlyFans.
Hey, OnlyFans could be the new Backpage, bro, because they definitely got meet and greets.
Facts.
Is that not Backpage-ish?
It is.
If I meet you, what you think they trying to meet you for if you got an OnlyFans?
That's facts.
Pussy.
That's facts. So yeah, I do think pussy got a little bit more value. So I just feel like we be flexing on the chicks when we say that. What do they bring to the table? Because another thing I feel like women bring to the table that niggas underrate is keeping a nigga in the present moment.
Facto.
And what I mean by that is, like, as men, we a lot less emotional and we a lot more focused. Now, it's some masculine women out here who, like, they the same way we is. Like, they think like niggas, they talk like niggas, they walking like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, you know, for the most part, men, we goal oriented. We thinking about tomorrow, the future. We ain't thinking about what we eating tonight. We think about what we eating 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But I feel like sometimes you could get lost in that. And I feel like women keep you in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? They keep you grounded. Because the first thing she going to ask you when you see her is what? How's your day? Today.
That depends.
You thinking about next week. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
shit that happened today, you
Yeah.
Trying to forget about
ain't no
that shit.
nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, homies ain't finna hit you up like, hey, how's your day, bro? Like, that's only your girl gonna ask you that. Talking to Mike, nigga.
Like, ain't that part of stability? Like, when you come home, I'm giving you that stable environment to just wind down, to relax. But
I don't know
like
what
you
she
said.
meant by stability. She needs to call in and tell me.
But it's like what you said. A lot of women don't get it. You walk through the door, and the first thing you hearing this.
They nagging.
You just hearing nagging.
All you hearing about is what you didn't do or some goofy shit.
But you know what else I learned just from different type of relationships? Like, even though I never was super into that shit, I learned about energy late as fuck. Like, I was dealing with a motherfucker at a time that woke up mad. Like, you don't think that shit can affect you, but like if you fucking with somebody that wake up mad every day, they pissed off, they complaining and cussing everybody in the house out. Yeah. You leaving out at 7:30 in the morning, mad as fuck, don't even know why. Like, you just pissed off because that energy done transferred over to you. Like, that shit important too. Like, I don't need no angry ass bitch in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I don't need that. Like, excuse the bitch reference, but I know you said it 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to get somebody a counter so we could get a bitch counter.
Don't count the bitch shit today. Because it might get up.
We probably at 7 by now.
We over 2.
We just gonna push out.
We gonna start at 2.
Yeah, I need the little clicker though, a little bitch counter.
Now you go in the club, the bitch counter.
Yeah.
Fact though, but that transferring the energy shit really real. Like, it took a weird ass India RE type of bitch to really tell me that shit. Like,
weird ass India
like I don't want to give you no pussy because you been mad like the last 2 or 3 days I seen you, and you're gonna transfer that energy over to me. Like, it made sense to me. Like, damn, I have been mad as fuck, and I'm gonna give you some mad dick, and now you gonna be mad at everybody. Like, it took a don't judge me by my hair type of bitch to really put me in the place.
Hey, I always heard the reference just like an old school back in the 40s type of reference. Like, the boss piss off the man come home, hit his wife, the wife whooped the kid kicked the dog. Everybody mad in the house.
Everybody mad in the house.
You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit though.
That's a transferring of energy though, man, all the way down.
I think men hate when women say we supposed to pay all the bills and do the financial burden, because immediately in our head we feel like, so I'm gonna do that and come home to the nagging and wake up to the bickering. Like, it's not. I don't think any man would say, fuck no, I'm not paying all the bills. I think they saying, fuck no, I'm not gonna be financially responsible, and I gotta deal with this version of you.
So I think when you say you don't think no man is gonna say no, fuck no, I'm not paying all the bills, that's not true. It's a lot of niggas out here, and we see these posts every day. I just saw the shit today. Like, I ain't fucking on a nigga that's going 50-50 on the bills. It's niggas under there like, well, what the fuck? If I'm paying all the bills, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, there's a lot of niggas that feel that way, G.
This my view on that shit, because it could go multiple ways, but I kind of feel like that's some husband shit to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
like paying all the bills.
Yeah, like paying all the bills.
I can
and
respect
shit.
it.
But you got look. This is where my fear come in at right here. Look at what just happened to Polo G.
What?
Right?
He
now,
broke
Polo
up with
G,
his girl.
broke up with his girl, nigga. Do you not know what happened to Polo G?
What happened
I'm gonna
to
tell you, got to pee on your hand. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened to the nigga. So he was a nigga that was, I guarantee you, his girl wasn't doing 50-50 on the bills. I guarantee you he was paying all the bills.
Nigga lived in Calabasas. There's no way she was going 50-50 on the bills.
Listen to this. Yeah. So she done damn near got caught up fucking other bitches, and if I'm not mistaken, it could have been bitches and niggas all up in his crib while he on tour, taking care of that 100% of everything. Right. Just to make sure she cool, and all she had to do was take care of the crib. She done left him for a low budget, like MA type of bitch. Like, the bitch she not even left him for a nigga. She's fucking with a dildo slanging ass bitch right now.
Hey, that'll hurt. If my bitch leave me for a bitch,
but do it hurt? Do it not hurt more knowing you pay for everything? Do it not hurt more? If you was going 50-50, you damn near could walk away from that shit like, all right, fuck it. Now you got to pay all that shit by yourself, or that dyke motherfucker got to pay for it. Excuse the language, but that's just how I feel at the time. But he was paying for everything, bro. Right. He was paying for everything, and still nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. So do you want to take that risk?
At the same time, he could kick the bitch out.
But
if you going 50-50, can you kick your bitch out?
That's true.
Who name on the lease?
That's true.
You might have to leave. That bitch might cheat on you, and you gotta go.
You might have to bail you know and like, just be fucked up for a few days in your car.
Or if your name,
the nigga gotta leave.
Yeah, or if your name on a lease, and you was paying 50-50 and you kick her out, now you got to pay the whole bill, which you wasn't used to doing. You know what I'm saying? So it might be better to break up with a bitch when you
ready
paying
to
100%. You're like, bitch, all right, watch out. Now you got to go
That-
figure it out.
That's why I said at the beginning of what I said,
That's your
that
karma.
it could go 50-50, that it's like,
Yeah.
man, do you or don't you? Because even if you do, you still at risk. Like they say, like the whole thing, like if you do this for me and do that for me, you ain't got to worry about shit, but you still got to worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Even
for sure.
paying everything,
For
you
sure.
still got to worry about that shit. So it's like you
Because
dead if you
bitches,
do,
and
dead if you don't.
I ain't gonna make it seem like women still got other needs.
Yeah,
though.
for sure,
Even
for
though you
sure.
paying all the bills, that don't mean that you could just pay all the bills and not pay her no attention and not give her no affection. Of course she gonna go
Bro.
fuck another nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you asking for it. You know what I'm saying? They still got emotions and needs. Paying
I
all the
was
bills ain't the end
fucking
of the
working
story.
security at a school on 70th and May. My right hand of God,
Yeah.
I was fucking Jamal Crawford, bitch.
Damn, you just gonna say his name?
Yeah, fuck
like
him. Fuck
that?
him. I
Like,
mean, what? Hey,
damn.
even if he see this, he shouldn't feel away because that was years ago. That was like 2010 type shit. But
I
what
would
I'm
still
saying,
feel away. Shit,
yeah, well,
like-
if he do, fuck it. But listen. What I'm saying is this: that money shit don't be meaning shit after a female get to a point where she needs some shit that money ain't providing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
facts.
that whole you not never being around. All you can provide is money and here back take these purses and take this, that, and the third. But you can't provide that time. A nigga who ain't got nothing but time, he can still fuck your girl, bro. Like that's a fact though.
I definitely have fucked some rich niggas.
I was that
bitches.
nigga that ain't had nothing but time.
Avante, he say women talk to you different if you paying all the bills.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What
That's
do you
a
mean by that?
He basically saying, I don't really know
You
if
get
I
more
like
respect?
that. I think
That's not true.
I
And
think
where's the buzzer at?
Hit the sound on his ass. Give his
I
ass
got
a DJ
I don't
Clue
even know
bomb
where
or
it's
something.
at. Damn, I lost
Find
it,
something,
bro.
man.
Fuck
You
it.
lacking, Terry.
I'm
Damn,
out, yeah.
bro.
you ain't got no.
TJ,
Nah, I don't got no ant
TJ, find
ready.
an ant for him, G, because he ain't got one over there, man.
Yeah, it's over with. What's this one?
Fool ass
That'll
bitch
work.
made punk.
That will work.
That works. All right, cool. But yeah. So I feel like if you're not a respectable nigga, you're not a respectable. You could be a goofy with money, and that bitch could smell it a mile away.
And still treat your ass like
paying
a
all the
goofy with
bills don't
money.
mean she gonna talk to you. You could be paying half the bills if she talk to you with respect. If you're a respectable nigga, like
Exactly.
that
Exactly.
bread not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
that bread not gonna make a difference.
The reason why I ain't like it, because to me it made it seem like they will force themselves to shut. Like it's not, the respect is not just something that they give.
not genuine.
Like he paying all the bills, let me shut the fuck up. I think that's even worse.
Now,
Because
I-
it's like the day you do tweak, you gonna tweak hard.
Yeah,
I,
for sure.
I do feel like if you're a respectable nigga and you standing on shit like paying all the bills, it's gonna add to that. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I'm the type of nigga I'm paying 100% of the house. I'm not paying for a bitch. What's the
Lifestyle.
bitch count? I'm not paying for a girl condo. I'm not paying for her none of the extra shit. Her phone bill. I'm paying for the house.
Household, okay.
So you don't got to worry about paying no Wi-Fi, no TV, no rent, no lights, water, gas, none of that shit. I ain't doing. I'm paying for anything regarding the
Yeah.
house though. Like
You'll pay for it.
none of the other shit, right? So like, and my thing is because of this, right? Like, as a man, I feel like I can't really say I'm the leader. Like leaders take majority of responsibility, and there's other responsibilities other than that too. But that's gonna be my majority of responsibility. And then on top of that, it's like if we break up, you gotta go. Like that's my biggest thing. Like I'm not finna be in a position where I gotta move because I broke up with my bitch. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go get a crib somewhere where I need the half. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. I
Like
need her half.
we all self-sufficient niggas. We've been living on our own for a minute. So if it come down to it, I'm gonna move her in where I'm already at. I'm not finna like, hey, you wanna move in? We finna go get a condo down. Say, nah, I'm not
Say,
doing
you
that.
come here.
You can
Come
come
over
where
here.
I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I was already taking care of this anyway, so my rent don't go up because you moved in. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't shit to take care of the way you've been taking care of. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying?
Fact, though. Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
This nigga Kev going on me in the comments. We need somebody to, he talking shit, talking about Terry Wade.
Terry Wade,
Yeah, TJ, what's some of the things that you feel like a woman should bring to the table for you personally?
I just really like my peace. So
Okay.
like, especially if she has that traditional mindset of what a man is supposed to do and lead and bring home the bills, which I don't mind. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. If I live with somebody, I don't mind paying the bills. It's like what you said. I take care of home or take care as much to my ability.
Right.
I'm not paying your credit card bill or no shit like that. If I really got it, maybe even do that.
Right.
But you have to be my peace, G. Like, I'm not coming home and dealing with an attitude. I don't give a fuck if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed that morning. You better fix that side of the bed before I get home, because that's not my problem.
That's not human, though.
Listen. It's cool.
It's not my problem. He say, I don't got to be your nigga no more. I don't got to care about your emotions. I pay the bills.
Now, you say that's not human. You say that's not human. Well, then communicate that. Right. I'm not, I'm feeling some type of way today. But don't put that, like you said, don't put that energy on me. Women do that a lot.
But shouldn't she already do that if you wasn't paying the bills?
But you not listen to what I'm saying. They mad. So now, if they have an attitude, who gonna get that? Who gonna get that smoke?
You.
Right. That shit is dead if at the end of the day, I'm doing everything to make your life easier.
But look,
what the fuck are you doing to make my life easier? If we sit down and I say, what do you do for me in this relationship?
Right.
What you bring to the table.
Right.
Fuck all that. What do you do to make me happy?
Same thing. That's what we talking about.
So if you can't answer that question, it's a problem.
So what? So all she got to do is be your piece. She don't got to cook. She don't got to clean. All she got to do is be happy and you cool.
Be my
You
piece.
want a little robot bitch that's happy all the time.
Not happy all the time. I'm just saying, don't come to me with problems. Don't come to me with problems that can easily be solved. Don't be a nag. Don't be a bug.
I always say
don't be a bitch. Literally, don't be a bitch.
But look, what if? Because that, I understand what you're saying, but what if you are literally her only person? Like, if ain't nobody else to go to with that shit, ain't nobody else to argue with.
Well, then
about
talk
that
to
shit.
me. Don't be a bitch.
And
like, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
you can say, I had a bad day.
But see, most people,
you just don't want the energy.
Why you close the door that hard?
What? Listen. One thing I've learned.
Bitches tweaking.
Listen, one thing I learned from even just personal experience, it's hard to project some shit a certain type of way when you already pissed off about it. Even if you know, like, man, I shouldn't be saying this shit that hard. Like, I done seen that shit. I done that shit. That's why I'm saying, like, I know, like, I ain't mean no harm, but I was already pissed off and you done said something to me. So now, like, it's hard, G. Like,
and that's cool.
Like,
I
that
get
money
that.
shit that paying for shit don't really mean shit. That paying for shit don't really mean
But
shit.
that's cool, and I get that. But at the end of the day, sit back and ask yourself that question. What are you doing to make me happy? So not only am I doing all this for the household and for you, what are you doing to make me happy? Because you don't work. I don't even necessarily...
Wait. You saying not only is she doing all this shit for the household?
Not only am I doing all this. Like, I'm doing this for the household and on the better behalf
for the
of
bills
you.
And shit. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
What are you doing to make me happy? If I could sit back and you could say that you always irritating, you always nagging, you're mean,
What if she do all that but clean the house and cook and all that shit? She take care of the house. Well, but she still nag you though. Are y'all even? Like,
I would rather the peace than all the other shit.
I would rather the
peace than all the other shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cooking, cool. Cleaning, I ain't mad at cleaning. Cleaning, I help with that.
You would hit that middle camera.
I help with that. Cooking, you could do that.
Can you duck nagging though?
Get that middle camera from me.
Can you duck nagging? Honestly, like, I've dated.
Flip the screen so you can see if it's turned on.
I've dated a decent amount of females, bro, and like I've never been able to duck nagging. G, like, I don't feel like nagging is some shit. I honestly had to really catch myself and realize, stop saying like I stopped fucking with shorty because she had a fucked up attitude. Ain't no chick I dated had a weird attitude to me to a degree where I was like, they all kind of got some nagging shit to them, but it's just like depending on how much you fuck with her, it's like how much of that shit you could take because like. You know, like, man, you not gonna dodge that shit, bro. Ain't no female on this earth ain't gonna nag.
I think that's part of being feminine.
You can't duck nagging. You can duck her being a bitch. Like, y'all get what I'm saying, G. It's another level to just nagging than being a mental burden.
I think another thing we gotta realize is women have different temperaments. It's like hot tempered women and cool tempered women. So if you're dealing with a hot tempered woman, you signed up for the nag, like for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. And it's like some people just gonna be who they are. I don't know though. At the same time though, like, I'm still on you, TJ. What do you feel like? Because you saying like you asking like what do she? And I'm playing devil's advocate right now. So you saying what does she do to make you happy, right? What are you doing to make her happy? Because paying the bills is taking care of the crib. Do you feel like that's making her happy?
I feel like it's making her happy if that's a requirement of her to be with a nigga. Then yes, you should be happy with that.
So emotionally, it should make you happy.
Listen, I'm not saying just that. Right. I'm just coming from my angle, right?
Right.
She could be like, oh well, I could just as well come home from work and be an asshole all day. I could be a mean ass nigga. I'm just saying I'm not that type of nigga. Right. So I'm looking at it from my point of view.
Got you.
Just how I carry my relationship. That's what I mean.
You know what I'm getting from this conversation though?
What?
the niggas list is way shorter.
It's very simple.
It's way shorter.
Very, very simple.
Like
very simple.
the niggas list is damn near so short to a degree where it's like, that's it. Like that's all you want. Like, and if like, damn, y'all can't do that. Like,
yeah, and I think a lot of women are like feel like they're infallible. So if there's anything that you want them to do, they kind of take it personal. Like if it's anything that you want them to improve on, like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Like it's almost like offensive to them in a lot of.
Oh yeah, you can't critique a woman on how to be a woman.
At all.
You can't critique a woman on how to be a woman at all. You do that shit.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah. But she can teach you out how to be a man all day.
Oh, she gonna tell you,
know
what my daddy did,
you
what
ain't
my brothers
no,
do.
Yeah, exactly.
This how I feel like a man should be.
If you tell her what your mama did, she gonna treat you up. What the fuck you fuck her? Go fuck your mama then.
Exactly.
Like she gonna treat the shit out you.
You know they favorite shit nowadays. Well, be with a man then. If you don't want to be with a bitch, just say that. Like,
hey, but
clearly, if I care about telling you what I want from a woman and what needs to be done better, clearly that's who I want to be with your dumb ass.
That's where shit go left because it be like, that's why I be saying like the standards is so fucked up because they want you to communicate. Because like I remember
Listen,
I remember at a point in time in my life where when I would get into it with my significant other or whatever, I just shut down. Like I didn't have nothing to say. But when I realized I didn't want to lose the bitch, like or lose the significant other.
Yeah, 16.
Damn.
I feel like he just guessed that.
He
We was
did.
at 14, but I just said it and he just said it.
Well, bitch.
Hold on, G.
Listen, all right, but listen. When it got to the point where I realized I didn't want to lose her, I'm like, maybe I need to say something. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you read like, all right, well, if I done said something and that shit still don't change, I got to step. And if you don't step, that's on you.
Yeah.
If you done finally like opened up and communicated like, this is what I want in this relationship, this is how I like this shit, this, that, and the third, and that shit don't change and you still stay, that's on you.
Hey, and I said, and I shout out to Black James on All the Brother Knows podcast because he said some real shit one time. Your only leverage in a situation is your presence. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that you have to leverage is like, bitch, I'm gone. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with that, you have to be very careful of what you complain about to a chick and what you tell her she can and can't do. Like for instance, and this is kind of off topic, but for instance, they had the situation where Ari was dancing on the gay dude. You know what I'm saying? And I was in a group chat talking to, you know what I'm saying, some of the noobs, and they was like, yeah, my chick can't dance on niggas when she out. And I'm like, if I ain't there, I don't give a fuck what she do when she out. You know what I'm saying? Like, just leave that shit out. Like, don't take no nigga number and do all that.
And
but wait,
I could agree with that.
But check it out, though. My thing is, like, if you tell her, like, hey, I found out you was doing this, don't do that shit again. And then she go do it again. You gonna leave her? Because if you don't leave her and you say something else, now you nagging.
Yeah,
now you done lost respect. Now she, this goof ass nigga just
He not on shit.
You gotta
you gotta stand on that shit. You gotta leave. Like
the one thing I stand on.
You can tell her how you feel about it and say, hey, I don't appreciate that woo woo. But you tell her you can't do this, or you tell her I need this or woo woo, and she don't hold up her end of the bargain and you stay, it's a fucking wrap, G. That shit keep going off. Nah, I charge that shit to the max.
I'm with Terry though, as far as like if I ain't there, it's whatever. But I think it was more so the tape, with the day and age we live in now, everybody recording shit, especially if you super popping. I think it was the whole motherfuckers recorded it and now it's just playing back. So it's like, how would you feel about this shit, man? Like, again,
and there's a lot of niggas in the comment sections fronting they move.
Yeah, for sure, because you ain't gonna leave man. Listen,
you're not leaving your girl for dancing on a nigga at the club, G.
One of my ladies' closest like people is a gay dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen them in action and dancing, and they done been at parties. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. But it's just about like they said, G. Like niggas just be fronting. Niggas was fronting they move, G. Niggas was fronting they move in the comment section, bro. Like you said.
Yeah, that should be wild. Where we at with it though? This is another thing. All right, so you feel like women are worth what they ask? And I'm not talking about your girl personally, but when we see what women ask for on the internet, I see chicks say shit like, "If a nigga asks me out, I feel like he should buy pay for the dinner, pay for the outfit."
Babysit the outfit?
You ain't see that shit?
No, I ain't see that.
They said if a nigga asks me out for a first date, I feel like he should pay for my outfit. I feel like it's a lot of wild expectations out here. Do you feel like?
But do you know what be pissing me off about that? The female, because I don't want to say the B word, the female that wrote that probably was a piece of shit. Like she probably didn't look like shit, wasn't worth none of that shit she was talking about. Cause the females is really getting to it right now, bro. Like I don't know what niggas is really doing. Like if you dating a broke female right now, that's on you, bro. Females are really getting to the bag right now. They're getting fucking money, G. Like if you're dating a broke chick, that's on you. You chose to do that, bro. These chicks is getting money right now. So all them comments be coming from females that's literally not on a fucking crumb, bro. Like you gotta start tapping these profile pictures and really looking at these motherfuckers.
Yana just said in the comments we could go Dutch, meaning she'll pay for herself. That's cool. As a nigga, I'll take you out on a date. I'm paying for the date. But the offer to see a chick reach for the bill or the offer, the dopest shit ever. It's the dopest shit ever. You know what's fucked up? Women these days try to assassinate the women who do shit like that. Yeah. The women who wanna please a man, who wanna cook and clean, who don't mind paying for shit. You know what they like? Oh, she'll pick me.
Yeah.
She'll pick me. Well, guess what? I'm picking her. Fuck is you talking about? Over your dumb ass, bitch.
Bring that ass here. Listen.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen. Since I've been knowing you for some years now, bro. At least like 4 or 5 years, bro. I literally been with the same chick since I met you, bro. Like, with that money shit, bro, like, shorty ain't fucked up about a dime. Like she done paid for shit, done did some amazing shit just for me on her own behalf, bro. No help, like ain't asked for shit. So when you be seeing shit like that, when you do shit for a motherfucker who already got that shit, bro, that shit be like 10 times better. Like she really appreciate that shit way more because she could anything I done ever bought for her, she could have bought on her own. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just be way dope. But like when you fuck with them all, like I know some of my homies who got a bag. Yeah. And they fucking with chicks who don't appreciate them. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't appreciate these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it just be like, man, like, you gotta, when you do, like they say, man, when you do come across one, don't be one of them niggas who realize what you got when that shit gone. You know what I'm saying? When you got that shit, lock in with that shit. Hey. Hey, lock in with that shit when you got that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because a lot of people, and that's females and niggas, like, you realize you had some good shit once that shit gone, but if you got it and you know that shit, lock in with that shit, bro, because it ain't a lot of them out here at all.
Damn, somebody said they want you to pay for babysitters, too.
Damn, how much that, 40?
I don't know how much a babysitter is.
A babysitter shouldn't be no more than 40. Like,
you ain't got no grandma, bitch?
Like, grandma's like 39 now. Hey, grandma's like 39, G. They at the dating game right now. Like, they not trying to babysit for the free.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie. Depending on what type of grandma you got, I'll go back to the money, G. If your grandma got some money and she ain't on shit, she'll watch your baby. But if you got a broke granny, she wants something. Tito's, some type of
It's
something.
fucked up. Miranda in the comments, she say, they call us pick me's. It's annoying. Miranda is definitely a woman who values men and puts it out there. Like, I love my black kings, woo, woo, woo. And those are the type of women who other women try to get them the fuck out of here, because a lot of women on this train to where they just like, these niggas ain't shit, we're gonna get these niggas for their bread, la la la. So it's a woman that go against that and in her natural femininity get on there like, oh no, I love black kings. It's like, nah, we gotta get her the fuck out of here. She making us look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, she bringing shit to the table. Get her the fuck out of here. Keep her away from my nigga. She trying to really love my nigga. Again, you know what I'm saying?
Like, do you want you a city girl or you want you an NDRE?
Facts.
It go down to it break down to that. Or do you want a mixture of both? I prefer a mixture myself. Absolutely. Like, I want a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. One thing I learned about just relationships and shit, like, people, I ain't gonna just say niggas, people do what you allow them to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got a nigga that stay out all night, don't come home, he do that shit because you let him do that shit. Like, if a nigga doing a bunch of foul ass shit and you still stay with him, it's because you allow him to do that shit. Like, niggas appreciate being checked, whether they want to admit that shit or not. Like, when you got a female, I don't want no female I can run over, bro. Like, I don't want no female I can just run over.
Nobody you can run over,
like, I don't want that shit, G. And I know some niggas who feel like, man, if I'm doing X, Y, and Z, she shouldn't say shit. Like, I don't want her to not say shit, bro. Like, sometimes I might
you want motherfucker to have a backbone.
And an opinion. Shit, fuck. A backbone and an opinion, because I might be wrong sometimes.
TJ said that his bitch better be happy all the time. He ain't trying to hear what you talking about.
Say, bitch, if I'm paying, smile. What Duval say? Smile, bitch.
He like, bitch, that dessert was $20. Fuck you got attitude for.
Listen, let me while we on dates real quick, let me just tell you what happened to me last night, G.
Check, okay.
So, my lady look up this spot. It's called Sight, right? I don't know if y'all ever been there. It's called Sight. Chicago is downtown, like right across the street from Navy Pier and shit, right? It's on the 70th floor. It's up top. So we get in there. They got a super dress code, all this shit, which they didn't adhere to none of that shit when like the the Caucasians walked in. They had on everything they said you couldn't wear.
Right.
With the dress code and shit. But anyway, so we sit down. Now you with your lady, or even if you with a female, you don't really want to ask about pricing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't want. Yeah. So we looked. The menu was super slight. It was maybe like 5 to 8 things you could order on the menu total, as far as like main courses and shit. So she like, y'all want to hit a special. So she telling us the specials and shit. The first thing she say it's a meal for 2. It's a tomahawk steak, lobster tail, mashed potatoes, asparagus, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Now, when she say 32-ounce tomahawk, I heard her, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I heard her, but I didn't.
32-ounce, G?
I heard her, but I didn't. So we sitting up there eating. Now, we done ordered 2, 3 drinks and shit. She getting drinks, I'm getting drinks. We kind of fucked up. We eating this shit. So we kind of talking. I'm like, man, I bet you this shit finna be at least like $250, $300. This what I'm saying, just on some guessing shit. Bro, they put the bill down. $4.99.
Facts.
$4.99. Me and her look at the bill. We start cracking up, laughing like we ain't never just spent. And the food wasn't even good. G, like,
damn.
I ain't even fucked up about spending no money.
Shout out to Sight Chicago. We ain't sliding over that.
Don't slide. The food wasn't good, bro. Like for $500, G, like I could have went to Hermanos like 4 or 5 times and spent that and came out better. Like 5. So if man, at least sneak like you got to go to the bathroom and pull your waiter to the side. Like, hey, how much that combo meal was? Cause that shit was like $500. G.
Facts.
Man, be safe on them dates, G.